So, I've been awake for 29 hours. It's been pretty glorious. I went out and I did things, so I'm really tired. So, today's rant is horror movies or movie themes in haunted houses. I hate them. I, there's a few of them that I don't mind, like Freddy or Jason or Leatherface or whatever. The only thing about them is, so Jason, you have a big guy, and you put the mask on him. Wow, you're done. Whoa, that was hard. But Freddy has a lot of dialogue and banters. Majorly banters. Like, he messes with people. And so if you have an actor that can't banter and isn't good with, speaking or anything, wow, you just became useless. You might as well not have a Freddy than have a guy that can't even do Freddy being Freddy. Especially, and then there's the fact that if you can't do a voice like Freddy's, if you can't do the voice at all, people kind of go through and then they're like, oh, wow, he can't do the voice. That sucks. That's kind of boring. That's lame. Da-da-da-da. And he's just hearing complaints all night long. And that really sucks for that actor, because sometimes for that actor, that's really, confident, destroying. And so I'm just that really sucks to just put that actor in that position when it would have been better just to have him in a position he could handle or that he's used to than putting him in this role that, might as well just be empty if you have no one that can fill it for the night. And then if you take, Michael Myers has to have a chainsaw, right? No, it's Leatherface that, I don't remember. But, Leatherface, I know for a fact, needs to have a chainsaw. If you have a haunted house that's not allowed to have chainsaws for whatever reason, if they're underground, or they, their parking lot is shared between too many businesses, or it's something, don't have Leatherface. Because what else is he going to use? Because the machete is Jason's. Freddy has his claws, which I love. And I don't even know what Michael Myers does. I don't pay attention to him as much, I'll be honest. But, isn't his just a knife? I think so. Anyways, yeah. But then, when you start adding, other movies, one of the haunted houses I work at has Hellraiser every year, Purge they had last year for whatever reason, and Ring. I think that was all the movies that they had. And so they have Hellraiser every year, and they used to have this, 7-foot motherfucker that was bald and looked so much like Hellraiser. He was terrifying. It was so legit. Well, he doesn't act anymore. He only acts every once in a while, but he hates the Hellraiser role. So he refuses to do it. So I'm that sucks, honestly. And so now they just have, a little Cenobite in there. And most people can't guess that it's Hellraiser, from my knowledge. Especially now that they don't have the main character, I really feel like they should change that room up to something other than Cenobites. Or something, because it is part of, an escape room that haunted house runs, but still, it's just, if you don't have the main character, why? And then Purge, in my opinion, was useless unless you had the right actors in there. And even then, it was just, the right actors was 2 girls, and one of them wasn't even from that haunt. She was just visiting one night, and she did amazing. And then Ring, with something that's as well known as Ring, it scares by itself. People see the video as they walk into the room, and everyone's oh God, no, 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 no. I'm not about it. And so I'm just having an actor in there, because, at first, it was just the TV, and so that would freak people out, and then they had a mannequin in the middle of the room, and it was, super, oh God, it's gonna move, it's gonna get out of the chair, it's gonna get out of the chair, and then she comes from the TV, and they're nope, nope, and that was really good. But then they added an animatronic in there, so not only did they have the one sitting in the couch, they also have an animatronic in the corner of her, coming out of a well, and then the actual, live one that comes from the TV, and I'm 1, overkill, 2, you don't need an actor in there anymore. At all. It literally scares by itself. The fact that there's a live one just kind of adds to the scare. But half of the time it didn't do anything. Like, when I was in there, I could barely get scares because it was like now they were just overwhelmed or it was overdone. And it was just so bad. And then the one I'm currently working at is Silent Hill, but not Silent Hill. They're just like taking from Silent Hill, but they really want to do Silent Hill. And it's in 3 zones. But instead of using Pyramid Head, which would be terrifying, if I saw a Pyramid Head, I would run. I don't even care. I'd be like, bye, fuck you guys. And so like, I'm sitting here like, why? Why? If you're not gonna go balls to the wall, don't do it. Just leave the movies out. That's all I have to say. Like, and then they have nurses all throughout it. Like, they don't have different monsters. They just have nurses. Like, they didn't try to put Pyramid Head or anything in it. Like, ugh. Okay. My time's up.